So, what are the things that we can do to spend our time? We could learn and have a music lesson. Okay, so we can learn to play music. So like learn the guitar, or learn the piano, or learn how to play the violin as they're playing here. They're playing the violin. Okay? We could also do what? We could also have a job interview. That's another way that we spend time sometimes, is we go to apply for interviews to get a job to work. Alright. You can also have a doctor's appointment. So sometimes we are scheduled to go see the doctor to check maybe on our health, maybe our teeth, maybe our eyes, maybe our ears or nose. Okay? Also, we could have a business meeting. So, if you are someone who has a business, I am sure then you have business meetings with your clients or with your workers. So you attend those meetings to understand what's happening with the company. Alright? Okay. Also, sometimes you have what's called a conference call, where you talk with maybe the owner of the company, and he may be traveling, and you talk with everyone together. You have a group call. This is what we call a conference call. So we had a conference call, and Jim called in from the Maldives while taking care of business there. Okay? Alright, another thing you can do is have a birthday party. Alright? So, sometimes it may be someone's birthday, and you gather up to spend time that birthday. Okay? You can also have study time. So it's time to study, time to learn. Maybe you're preparing for your master's or your PhD, or maybe you're still in college. So it's time to study. Okay, you can also have a karate class. Okay, that's another way we spend time, by learning martial arts. We learn a karate class. Okay, this one's easy, huh? Have a swimming practice. Swimming practice. Okay, swimming practice. Alright, now this right here, is called a pinky promise. Pinky promise. Okay? So you make a promise. So in America, whenever we do this to someone and we say pinky promise, this thing is called the pinky. Okay? It means we will always keep it. It's a promise that we will always keep. We will never break that promise. Okay? Alright. Here, we have an anniversary. Anniversary. So anniversary is when you get married. Let's say if you got married on the 25th of December, 2009. In 2010, on the 25th of December, that is your first anniversary. So it is the annual reoccurring of that day. The same as your birthday. Every year it comes once. The anniversary is the birthday of your marriage. Okay? Okay. Also, we have supporting friends and family. Sometimes we have friends and family who are in need and they need our help. So we should give them a hand to help them get back up. Okay? Or we should help them through the times that they need us most. So of that are many different things. So we could attend a graduation party. Maybe it's our graduation, or it could be the graduation of our friends or children. Okay? And we want to be there for them while they graduate. We want to share the moments with them. Okay? And what else do we do in our spare time? Well, we say no to chocolate, no to the cupcake, no to the pizza, and yes to the fruits. We can go on a diet. Okay, we go on a diet. Alright, we also have times to take our medicine. So it's medicine time. Some people have diseases where they have to take care of their body. Alright? And so there's medicine time. Alright. And here, what do we have? We have a person who goes to work. That's another way we spend a lot of our time. Working. Okay? And some people sometimes spend their time doing meditation. Meditation, where they sit, relax, and they connect with themselves to find peace. Alright? And sometimes we also gather so we can attend your child's sports match. So if you have a son who has a soccer match, or he has a football match, or a basketball match, you want to go there to see your son play and support him by being there. Another thing we do is we propose. So a marriage proposal. We say, will you marry me? Okay? That's another thing we do with our time. Okay. And after you ask someone to marry you, and they say yes, you then have to send out invitations to people. And if you receive an invitation, then you must go. So a wedding invitation. So someone inviting you to come to a wedding. Alright? Now, Rob and friends. Hey Jeff, we're going to the movies this week. When are you free? Jeff says, I'm not sure. I'll check my schedule. I have an English test on I have an English test. So what that right there is about, it's all about the future tense. It is about the future tense. Okay? So present tense is used for future. Sometimes we use the present continuous to talk about plans or intended events. Okay? So I am meeting some friends after work. I am meeting some friends after work. He did not meet them yet. So this is present continuous, but it's not happening now. Instead, it will happen in the future. Okay? So another one is, they're not going to the party tonight. They're not going to the party tonight. Okay? So once again, this is also using present continuous, but instead it's used for the future. What are we going to do today? What are we going to do today? Is another example of using the present future, present continuous for the future. Okay? Is he going to Mexico? Is he going to Mexico? Alright, is he going to Mexico? So, the present simple can be used also to show events on a schedule. My class begins in the evening. This cat sits there every day at 10 o'clock. Now let's take a look at how the present continuous is used for how it is used in the future for present continuous for the future tense. Let's take a look here, guys.
Hello. As we all know, present continuous tense is used for the actions happening at the time of speaking. Today, we are going to learn the future meaning of the present continuous tense. We usually use the present continuous for definite future arrangements. Let's give some examples.
They are flying to London tonight.
They have decided and arranged to fly to London before.
What are you doing tomorrow?
I am going to the theater. What is Obama's plan for next week?
He's going to France on Tuesday. He's having lunch with Turkish president on Wednesday, and he is going to the concert on Friday.
We usually know exactly when the arrangements are happening. Let's give some examples.
Mr. Allen is getting retired next year.
I'm seeing my doctor at
Where are you going this summer?
We are going to Didim in Turkey.
We ask people's arrangements with present continuous tense. We are getting married in June next year.
The arrangement doesn't have to be in the near future. The important thing how certain we are about it. Note 1. We use simple present tense for timetables, public transports, cinemas. Let's give some examples.
What time does the train leave?
what time is the train leave?
Note 2. The going to future is also possible for future arrangements, but not natural. Let's give some examples. What are you doing this evening?
I am going to the theater this evening. What are you going to do this evening?
I am going to go to the theater this evening.
We have a mini quiz now. Let's see who has listened to the lesson carefully. My sister is traveling to London tomorrow morning.
I'm so bored. What time does this lesson finish?
Could you please talk about your plans for next week? Remember to use present continuous tense. Please visit and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more exercises and subject explanations.
Okay. So let's continue on and let's answer some questions now. Alright. So complete each sentence with present continuous or simple present forms of the verb. What blank you make for dinner? Alright, so being that we want to use either present continuous or present simple, we can't use present simple here. We can't say, what are you making for dinner? That's not English. Okay? So we'll be using the present continuous. So what are you making for dinner? What are you making for dinner? Okay? Alright. Here. Once again, we cannot use simple present for this one either. Because we can't say, I am not go to Paris. So we have to say, I am not going to Paris. Okay? And these here are because there are plans. Okay? Now number 3, here we have the word every day. Every day tells that there's a habit. And wherever there's a habit, it makes us use the simple tense. So here we use present simple. And so here we have, he plays that song every day. He plays that song every day. Okay? Okay, good. Number 4. I class next week. Okay? Once again, so here we will say, I have class next week. Very simple. No need to say, I'm having class next week. No, I have class next week. Okay, number 5. My train leave at 9:30. My train leave at 9:30. Here we're going to use present simple. My train leaves at 9:30. Okay. Next one. He will be interview applicants at noon. Okay. He will be interviewing applicants at noon. He will be interviewing applicants at noon. Alright? Very good. Let's move on. Let's look at a few more exercises to take care of. Okay. Can I take a message? Read the following dialogue. Hello, is Kurt available? Nancy said, no, he's in a meeting right now. Jim, do you know when he'll be done? Do you know when he'll be done? Nancy said, I can't say for certain. Do you want to leave a message? Yeah, this Jim Hayes. Can you tell Kurt that the packages he ordered have arrived? Okay. I'll give him the message. Thanks. Bye. Goodbye. Okay. Now let's see what they want from us to look at. Okay. So let's analyze these dialogues right here. And let's see how we use them. Okay, so is Kurt available? No, he is in a meeting right now. Do you know when will he be done? No, I can't say for certain. Do you want to leave a message? Okay, so leaving a message is when you leave a note for someone to tell or written down for someone to know of. Okay? So he said, yes, this is Jim Hayes. Can you tell Kurt that the packages he ordered have arrived? Okay, I'll tell him the message. Thanks, and bye. Alright, let's check out the next one. Okay. Now once again, we're learning how to take a message. Okay. Hello. Can I speak with Bart, please? Bart isn't here right now. You just missed him. Would you like to leave a message? Would you like to leave a message? Okay. Could you let Bart know that Max called and to call me back ASAP? ASAP means as soon as possible. As soon as. Okay? That's what ASAP means. As soon as possible. Will do. I'll let him know. Thanks. Bye. No problem. Bye. Alright, so if you ever want to reach someone and they're not there, you should leave a message. You should leave a message letting them know that you need to speak with them. So you mention your name and maybe the reason you called, or tell them to reach you back as soon as possible. Okay? Alright. Alright, another thing that we do is we ask people to do us a favor. We ask people to do us a favor. Okay, we ask them to do us a favor. So let's look at a few examples of doing favors. Okay, so here, what do we have? We have someone helping them move. So help me move. So I need you to help me move. So you're moving, you're changing your location from one building to another, from one area to another. So you're moving from, let's say, from Taif to Dammam. So you need someone to help you move. Okay? Alright. Here, what do we have? We have someone giving me a hand. Give me a hand. It means to help me out. It means to help me out. Okay? Alright, so give me a hand. So that could be for anything. Let's say you're in the house and you have, after you ate your food and you cleaned the table, you give your wife a hand and you help her clean the dishes. Okay? You give her a hand and help her clean the dishes.